Welcome back, everyone. We are live right here at the Paralympic Training Center in São Paulo, Brazil. We are about to get underway with this very much anticipated game of Great Britain versus Japan. Japan versus Great Britain, a Group B battle. Great Britain coming from 3 consecutive wins, back-to-back-to-back victories. First, the victory over Denmark, 57-56. And then the win over Colombia, 55-42. And then the victory earlier today over Germany, 52-44. Taking on the Japanese, who are a superpower in the sport. Started off their campaign in the World Championship with a convincing 60-44 victory over Germany. And then a victory over Denmark, 56-43. Japan, world champions back in 2018. Finished in 3rd, clinched the bronze medal at the World Championship 4 years ago in Denmark. The defending Paralympic champs beat the US in the gold medal match in Paris. Here they are, led, of course, by Katsuya Hashimoto, the number 32. That is the star man for the Japanese. Earlier, we just watched the very great clash between the Netherlands and New Zealand. Team NL beating the Wheel Blacks, returning to their winning ways. 2 wins in 3 matches. And here is Team Great Britain taking center stage. The 3rd game of Court 2 on this 3rd day of the WWR Championship here in São Paulo, Brazil. For the very first time, the competition is being played in South America. What a moment. From wherever you're watching us around planet Earth, what an honor, what a privilege. Let us know where you're watching the game from, who you're rooting for. We want to know. I'm Anthony Wells, once again in charge of your play-by-play commentary. Alongside me, my good friend and wheelchair rugby expert and legend, Gerson Vieira. How you doing, my friend? We've been talking about this game the entire day, buddy, and we are excited. I can tell our viewers that.
Yeah, that's gonna be, in my opinion, the best game up to now. Both teams are undefeated, so I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen.
Here are the Japanese, a team that continues to compete among the world's best on the international stage. In addition to that, they hosted the 2026 Japan Para Wheelchair Rugby Tournament in Tokyo to sharpen their tactics. Huge shout out to Elvira Souza, watching us all the way from Campos do Jordão, right here in Brazil, the interior of the state of São Paulo. There you see the Japan number 3, Kae Kurahashi from Saitama, Japan. Many of these players are world champions. Many of these players are Paralympic champions. The defending Paralympic champs. And this is also a repeat of the semifinal game that we had at the 2020 Summer Paralympic Games in Tokyo that saw Great Britain beat Japan 55-49. So the Japanese will be looking for sweet revenge. This is Team Great Britain, led by head coach Jim Akpinar. Keep an eye out there for the number 10, Tyler Walker, the number 11, Kieran Flynn, and especially the number 3, Stuart Robinson. He is good, as well as the number 21 there, Hannah Buses. They were fantastic in the previous victory against Germany. And here are the Japanese. Seiya Norimatsu is the captain, the number 22. All eyes right there on the number 32, Katsuya Hashimoto, who is fantastic, led by their head coach, Hideki Nakatani. Let's have a moment right now to appreciate the national anthems of Japan and the national anthem of Great Britain, God Save the King.
Por favor, permaneçam em posição de respeito para a execução dos hinos nacionais da Grã-Bretanha e do Japão.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Great Britain. God Save the King, ringing loud and clear inside the Paralympic Training Center. Now is the time for the national anthem of Japan. And there is the national anthem of Japan, Kimigayo, that holds a unique status as having the oldest lyrics of any national team in the world. I was speaking to Gerson Vieira right now, and he was telling me that the number 32 for Japan, Katsuya Hashimoto, has an interesting nickname here in Brazil. Is that right, my friend? Enlighten us, please.
Yes. Last year, we had the opportunity to face him here in Brazil. He played to a local team and we here in Brazil asked him if he allowed to give this nickname to him, Astro Boy, and he accepted. So here in Brazil, you call him Astro Boy.
The Astro Boy, known as Japan's Mighty Atom, the Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Osamu Tezuka. Fun fact for you, we're just a few moments away to get us started for Great Britain and Japan. One of the more anticipated, if not the most anticipated game of the day, especially on this court too. A repeat of the semifinal game at the Summer Paralympic Games in Tokyo 2020. Great Britain won that game. Japan will be looking for sweet revenge. Great Britain, one of the few teams in the World Championship. Here they are with 3 wins from 3 games. A victory earlier today against Germany, 52-44. A nail-biting victory over Denmark, 57-56 in the opener. And then the more comfortable win over Colombia, 55-42. As for the Japanese, they started things off with a 60-44 victory over Germany, followed by a 56-43 win over Denmark. Japan, in 2 matches, have recorded 116 tries. They've conceded 87, so that's a point difference of 29 in second in Group B. Great Britain are in first. This is expected to be a a nail-biting battle all the way to the final whistle.
And look at the formation on both teams. They are playing with high-low, so it's going to be a very quickly game.
Underway, ladies and gentlemen. Japan with first possession and the first try. Guess who? It's the speed there of Katsuya Hashimoto, the two-time Paralympian. Japan won the World Championship back in 2018. In 2022, won the bronze medal, the defending Paralympic champs. Stuart Robinson with the pass for Tyler Walker. From wherever you're watching us around planet Earth, let us know. Great Britain are level. It is 1-1. Swift counterattack for the Japanese once again with Katsuya Hashimoto. Hashimoto, who recorded 19 tries in the gold medal final in Paris in that win over the US. Here's Stuart Robinson, changes direction, finds an open lane on that right-hand side. Great assist for Tyler Walker. It is 2-2, 4 points. Split right down the middle, 48 seconds into the first quarter. This game off to a hot start. Here's the number 21 for Japan, Yuki Nobeike. 3-2 Japan. Once again, it's Hashimoto. Great Britain to restart. Here is Tyler Walker. He's going to lift this ball towards Stuart Robinson. Tries to find real estate on this right-hand side. Goes down the center. Tyler Walker tries to punch his way through a couple of Japanese players. Stuart Robinson once again finds space on this right-hand side. A great pass there for Tyler Walker. It is 3-3. In a game as close as this, it's all going to come down really to the turnovers. Who makes the less mistakes? Huge shout out to our viewers. Spike joining us all the way from Belgium. Well, he's from Belgium. He's watching us in the Czech Republic. There we go, corrected. Our viewers in Japan as well checking in. I can't read Japanese. I'm not quite sure what you guys are saying here, but I'm happy you guys are with us. Speaking of Japan, they have the fourth try, 4-3. Let us know, everyone, where you're watching this game from. Huge shout out to have you here with us. A huge shout out to the Solent Sharks joining us. Schweidenstahl, our buddy from Leipzig, is with us as well. 4-4, 5:58 on the clock into the first quarter. Yet another try for Stuart Robinson. This is expected to be a shootout. Japan restart. Yukinobu Iki glides his way past the goal line. Makes it point number 5 for the Japanese. Let us know where you're watching the game from, who you're rooting for. Big shout out to Britt Cobbler joining us as well from Northampton. There's Stuart Robinson, left-hand side, accelerates. Met there by Hashimoto, but the try is good for the Brits. Both teams thus far undefeated in the competition. Japan have already been successful on Brazilian soil at the Rio 2016 Summer Paralympic Games, capturing the bronze medal. There is Hashimoto, yet another point for him, 6-5. This guy is a try-scoring machine, the number 32. It is very, very difficult to stop him. One of the best players in the world, Katsuya Hashimoto. He's been on the national team since 2018. Stuart Robinson on that left flank. That is loose and alive, recovered there by Tyler Walker. Switches direction. Left flank. Try for Great Britain. Huge shout out to Sarah joining us all the way from Hertfordshire, UK, telling us she is supporting the amazing Johnny Cogan, the number 2 for Great Britain. Uh-oh, what's going on here? 2 players go down, and important to point out, right, Gerson, that's not a foul.
No, that's
clean tackle. This is part of the game.
Yes, sir. That was exciting moment right now for GB. That's a turnover and the opportunity to lead the score for the first time in the game.
4:43. Japan unable to capitalize on that try. 12 points split right down the middle, 6 apiece. Here is Tyler Walker. He's going to launch this ball forward. Great connection for Stuart Robinson. And for the first time in the game, a Great Britain lead is 7-6. The Brits want to make it 4-4, but they know against the Japanese it's going to be tough. Here comes Japan right now. Norimatsu hands it off to Hashimoto. Tries to punch his way through. He's going to claim the assist for Yukinobu Ike, the 46-year-old from Kochi, Japan. He was at the Paralympic Games in Rio 2016, Tokyo 2020, and Paris 2024. So he knows, this guy, what it is to perform on the big stage. Stuart Robinson, right-hand side, accelerates in, weaves his way into space, still going. Muscles his way through. What a try. 8-7, Great Britain. Quick counterattack for the Japanese. Hashimoto yet again, 8-8. Here is Tyler Walker. Goes for the long pass, unsuccessful. It is a turnover. Not a whole lot of turnovers so far. This one the Japanese will take. Three minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. 16 points right down the middle. Japan to restart. Yukinobu Ike once again. Give and go. It is launched forward. This is Daisuke Ikezaki, the number 7. His first try of the game.
Did you see what Japan did? They changed the line. So they remove Hashimoto 3.5, put a player 3.2, and a female player 0.5. So why that? So now he's allowed to have a 2.0 player. So now he makes a stronger line and not just a high-low.
Yeah, because of that bonus when you have a female player. That's an important rule pertaining to wheelchair rugby. Japan lead by a couple of tries. The first time they're able to do so on the day. Tyler Walker connects with Stuart Robinson. Accelerates on that left-hand side into the attacking half. Speeds ahead and easily navigates his way past the goal line. 10-9. 2:53 on the clock. Here is Ikezaki in the attacking half. Circles back, finds a pocket down the center lane. Great speed from the 48-year-old Daisuke Ikezaki from Tokyo, another player who was at Rio 2016, Tokyo 2020, Paris 2024. He also competed in London 2012. A legend of the sport. Won the World Championship back in 2018. and claimed that bronze medal in 2022 in Denmark.
See now, GB changed the line and tried to do the same as Japan did before.
We're going to see if it's going to work. Stuart Robinson launches it forward. The connection is good for Kieran Flynn. Rough contact there from Yukinobu Iki.
That was amazing contact and legal contact. Just push him outside the curve.
Yeah, and his left wheel there almost came off, and a quick equipment check there for Kieran Flynn, who attended the Paralympic Games in Paris. 2:27 on the clock. Japan restarts. Here is Ikezaki, speeds ahead, finds real estate on that left-hand side. How fast is this guy? Make that 12-9 Japan. Great Britain to restart. Anna Buses with the assist for Stuart Robinson. Now Great Britain have the double digits with 10. As I said, it's all going to come down to the turnovers. Whoever makes the less mistakes is going to win this one. Here is Ike. Shifts direction, tries to find an opening on the left-hand side. Instead, he finds a pass for Shunya Nakamachi, the number 14. It's a try for Japan. Here is the long ball. Is it going to be a turnover? Yes, it is. Japan will take it with Ikezaki. Speeds ahead, accelerates, finds a pocket, left-hand side, punches his way through. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is just top class. Yet another try for the 48-year-old, but at times, I mean, it looks like he's 28. He's got great stamina. Here is Anna Buses. Great pass for Kieran Flynn. Make that 11 for Great Britain. GBR are trying to rally. We have the two most recent winners of the Paralympic Games. Japan won it in Paris. Great Britain won it in Japan. They beat Japan on home turf in the semifinals. In Tokyo 2020, of course, the Paralympic Games were played in 2021 on that occasion due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Here is Anna Buses. Good catch, good change of direction, accelerates down this right flank. Blocked by the Japanese defense. Here is Stuart Robinson. A good pass for Kieran Flynn. Yet another try for the number 11. Make that 15-12. We have entered the final 60 seconds of this very exciting first quarter thus far. Now Ikezaki in the attacking half in quick fashion. Here is Nakamachi. Shunya Nakamachi. 44 seconds on the clock.
See, GB has had 4 players inside the key area. So now the number 5 has to stay outside the game in the penalty box.
Hashimoto is back on. 16-12 Japan. Minutes on the clock. It's a turnover. Japan will take it. The Japanese lead by 4 tries. Timeout. Here's the Japanese dugout. Closer to the camera, see here, we see a Katsuya Hashimoto. Plays for the Tohoku Stormers. Was at the World Championship in 2018, 22. Was at Tokyo 2020, Paris 2024. He's been on the national team for 8 years now, since 2018. Just 24 years of age, so he still has a lengthy career ahead of him. We've seen a few tries from the number 14 as well, Shunya Nakamachi, who was a member of the baseball team as a freshman in college. Then he broke his neck and now has disability, sadly, in both hands and the lower body, but still able to compete in wheelchair rugby. Japan to restart in the attacking half. Here is Hashimoto, changes direction, tries to find a pocket or an open lane down that left-hand side. Eventually does so. Very difficult to defend against Katsuya Hashimoto. Japan with 17 now on the scoreboard, a 5-point difference. The Asians in cruise control. Great Britain have not yet been in this sort of situation in the World Championship. It's a timeout. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. The DJ is on fire here at the Paralympic Center. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. If you played Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, you know this song. Huge shout out to our viewers sending their support to Faye West, the number 23 for Great Britain. .5 seconds on the clock. Great Britain to restart with Hannah Buses. Linking up with Gavin Walker. 3 Paralympic Games under his belt. There's the buzzer. That's the end of the first quarter. Japan leads 17-12. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. We'll see you right back here for the second quarter. Do not go anywhere.
A Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa para ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Para amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Paralympic Training Center in São Paulo, Brazil. We're about to get underway with the second set of 8 minutes of playing time between Great Britain and Japan. The Japanese in the lead, 17-12. Great Britain looking to rally. Here's Tyler Walker, halted in his tracks. Play is halted here. Oliver Whiteman, the big guy, very easy to identify on the court. Took a tumble there into the hardwood. Here's the replay. When both teams met in the semifinals of the Summer Paralympics in 2020 or 2021, Great Britain won 55-49. The game was played on the 28th of August, 2021 at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. Great Britain will be looking for more of the same. So far, not the case. Here's Tyler Walker. Navigates his way down that right wing. Punches his way past the goal line. And it is a try for Great Britain, 17-13. Here come Japan. Ikezaki links up with Hashimoto. It's a turnover. Great Britain win it back. Tyler Walker reclaims possession, accelerates on that left-hand side, launches it forward. Here's Oliver Whiteman. Great Britain are alive. They have another lifeline, 17-14.
They still on the game.
Japan restart. Here is Katsuya Hashimoto, the star man for Japan. Accelerates, he makes it look easy, bounces the ball, knows the rules, knows the game, knows how to get a try. 18-14 on your WWR Championship scoreboard. Here is Oliver Whiteman surrounded. Launches it forward. Tyler Walker speeds ahead, glides past the goal line. An exhilarating start to the second quarter. Here was Hashimoto. Blocked. Tries to find space on this left-hand side. Circles back around. Japan with 22 seconds now to try and conclude the try. Great Britain will take a turnover. 15 seconds now. Accelerates, and it is good. A patient Katsuya Hashimoto, raining all the way from Fukushima, Japan. There he is. Here's the replay. Such skill through the player who's classified as a 3.5, so that means less physical impairment, more mobility. Tyler Walker dispossessed, but Great Britain still have it down that left flank. 6:06 on the clock, second quarter. Here is Tyler Walker. Make that 1916. Hashimoto once again in the attacking half. Switches direction, right wing. Weaves his way through the British defense. Tyler Walker. Intercepted there by Hashimoto. Japan will take the turnover, 21-16. Katsuya Hashimoto, right place, right time. Tyler Walker once Once again, pressured by Ikezaki. Out of bounds. Another turnover. Japan reclaimed possession, the Japanese in the driver's seat. I mean, from what I have seen so far on court 2, Japan have been the best side. They are a force to be reckoned with. There is a reason why this team is the defending Paralympic champ.
Yeah, they are showing right now for us. They change the lines and keep going, going.
Such stamina with the Japanese. Hashimoto's going to claim the assist. Here's the replay. And the try is credited to Tomoshige Kabitani, his first try of the competition. Wheelchairs ram into each other. Great Britain are still alive. Here is Gavin Walker and now Kieran Flynn. 22-17. 5 minutes on the clock. Coming up next on this very court, we have Colombia versus Denmark. Denmark also with 3 losses. Lost to Great Britain, lost to France, and then lost to Japan earlier, looking for their first win of the competition. The same situation for Colombia, coming from 3 losses as well, so that's expected to be a good game. The 4th game of court 2, day 3 of the World Championship here in São Paulo, Brazil. What a moment to be here. The competition arriving in South America for the very first time in history. We couldn't be happier. Here come Japan. Hashimoto collects it, accelerates past the goal line. It's a try for Japan, make that 23. They have the 5-point lead. Tyler Walker. Punches his way into the scoring zone. Make that try. Number 19, or rather 18, excuse me. 19, not just yet. Hashimoto to get the counterattack going. The long pass, it is good, successful. Once again, Kabitani, the 38-year-old from Tokyo, who's been on the national team since 2020. Here's Kieran Flynn in the defensive half, links up with Tyler Walker, dispossessed, out of bounds, and it is a turnover, and Japan will take it as they lead at 24-18. Let us know in the comments, everyone, what you think of the game, where you're watching this game from, who you're rooting for. Not quite sure what our Japanese viewers are saying here. I don't understand Japanese, but I'm very, very happy to have you guys with us from all across the beautiful country that is Japan. Here is Kieran Flynn in the attacking half. Keeping in mind the team is 12 seconds to go from the defensive to the attacking half. Once you transition into the attacking half, you cannot go back, otherwise it is a turnover. Loose ball recovered by Hashimoto. Japan will take the turnover, and the counterattack is on. 2v1, Hashimoto. He's gonna do it all by himself. Yet another try for the Japanese, make it 26-18. Japan in the driver's seat. Comfortable and in cruise control. Huge shout out to one of our viewers, Cameron and Jess, joining us all the way from the UK. Timeout, 26-18, 3 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. We have our viewers sending us lots of love from Birmingham. I wonder if you guys also support Birmingham City. And a huge shout out to everyone of West Country Hawks. They're having a watch party. Underway once again. Here is Faye West, the number 23. She is dispossessed. The turnover is good. Yukinobu Ike, the number 21, turns down that right-hand side. Less than 3 minutes. Here is Ikezaki. He's going to buy Japan a few seconds. He's going to run the clock. Now accelerates. Tries to find an opening. The clash. And Japan have the try with Yukinobu Ike. Yukinobu Ike had 16 tries in the final in Paris 2 years ago. The gold medal game against the US, the 48-41 victory for the Japanese. And a huge shout out to Catherine Norton, joining us all the way from Berkshire. Huge shout out to the Banshees. Nobody supports Birmingham City. Miles Pearson, I'm sorry, my friend. Who do you support, buddy? Let us know. 27-19, 2:22 on the clock. Final stretch of this first half. Some of our viewers checking in, saying put in Josh Williams. And the Japanese number 11 there goes down.
And that one was an illegal action.
That one was a foul.
Yes.
Certainly looked like it as well, my friend. Yet another try for Ikezaki. Back-to-back tries for the Japanese. The second one credited to Yukinobu Ike. 29-19, Japan with the 10-try lead of Great Britain in a very tough spot right now. Let us know, everyone, where you're watching the game from, who you're rooting for. Interact with us. Let us know if you're having fun. We want to know. Through pass, Oliver Whiteman. Tries to find space. He is blocked in a tough position. Works his way back. Shifts direction, finds real estate ahead, and punches his way through. Nice try for Great Britain, 29-20. Japan still with a 10-point lead. Here is Faye West. Launches it forward, intercepted by Ikezaki. A turnover, the Japanese will take it. Ikezaki accelerates, navigates, and glides his way past the goal line for try number 31. 1:15 on the clock. Here is Oliver Whiteman, right-hand side. Great connecting play there with Faye West. past the goal line, and she's going to record her first try of the game. Immediate counterattack for the Japanese Ikezaki, and that is textbook Japan. What a counterattack. Now Ikezaki once again with the entire court ahead of him. 32 points for the Japanese. Huge shout out to the Northampton Saints wheelchair rugby team joining us as well. Faye West gets her second try of the game. 32-22 with 41.1 seconds left in this second quarter. Really, really tough to see Great Britain climbing out of this situation. We have not yet seen a 10-point comeback in the World Championship.
And we are still on the second quarter.
And just to answer your guys' question in the chat, the upcoming game for Great Britain is tomorrow on this very court, 7 p.m. local time, against the French, the European Classic, a repeat of the final of the European Championship a few years back. Ikezaki hands it off to Yukidobu Iki. Yet another try for Japan. 33-22. 3.3 seconds left. Timeout. You see there the Japanese dugout led by Hideki Nakatani and the assistant coaches Noriyuki Higuchi and the team leader Tomoko Ota. The Japanese Wheelchair Rugby Federation, the JWRF, founded all the way back in April of 1997. Here's the Great Britain dugout. We have game 16, or rather we had game 16, France versus Germany. France beat Germany 54-40. Now on court one, USA and Canada. The US are up 7-1 with 4:45 left in the first quarter. That's a quick update for you guys. Ian and Jules joining us all the way from Weymouth, England, rooting for Josh Williams, the number 15 for the Brits. And that wraps up the second quarter. Japan in the lead, 33-22. We're going to take a quick 9-minute break. We'll see you right back here for the third quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje? Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsabilidade.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa para ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Para amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de toda de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje? Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsabilidade.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa pra ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de toda de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Paralympic Training Center. T-minus 10 seconds away from the second half, the third quarter of Great Britain versus Japan. I will confess, we expected this game to be a lot more level. Perhaps things will be a little different in the second half. Japan lead 33-22. There is Hashimoto on that left flank. That is just exquisite, isn't it? Combining with Yuna Nishimura. Try for Japan, 34. Here come Great Britain. Hanabusis for Tyler Walker. Accelerates on that right-hand side, finds a lane down the center, and the assist as well for Hanabusis. Great Britain have their first try of the third quarter. Here's Kieran Flynn. Changes direction, still in the defensive half. Launches it forward. Good interception there from Yuna Nishimura. She had the try a few moments ago. Hands it off to Katsuya Hashimoto, who accelerates. Makes it look easy. Yet another try for Japan. Japan continue to coast past and through Great Britain. And I'm really happy to see our Japanese fans with us, watching us all the way from Tokyo, where it is 5:50 in the morning. So many Japanese wheelchair rugby lovers got up bright and early to be with us here on the WWR YouTube channel. Once again, Yuna Nishimura. She's got her second try of the game. 6:22 on the clock. Japan have 37 points, a 13-try lead over Great Britain. Here's Kieran Flynn, attempting to reduce the damage. And now the Japanese dugout. Very concentrated there. Here is Hashimoto. So resilient, so quick. Makes it 38 for the Japanese. Great Britain restarts. And Abuse sees the long pass for Tyler Walker. Once again, Hanabusi's great team try. Make that 38-26. Up next on this court, Denmark versus Colombia. Two teams with 3 losses in 3 games. The Danish Vikings are the favorites, but Los Cafeteros want to pull off the upset. Let us know, everyone, where you're watching the game from. If you're in the UK, if you're in Japan. Here is Hashimoto. Great movement. 39. Huge shout out to Christopher Wells, joining us all the way from São Paulo, Brazil, a recent wheelchair rugby aficionado. Watching us from the largest city in South America, Great Britain, with 27 points. 39-27, it's a 12-point lead. A little over 5 minutes of playing time left. Here come Japan. Hashimoto accelerates, right wing, and navigates his way past the goal line. Make that try number 40 for Team Japan. Here is Hanabusi's. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. Tough to see Great Britain climbing out of this damage. Tyler Walker, Hanabusi's left-hand side. Finds some real estate down the center. Blocked, still able to conclude the assist for Kieran Flynn. Japan world champions in 2018. Defending Paralympic champs. Secured bronze at the 2022 World Championship. At home in Tokyo, back at the 2020 Summer Paralympics, beat Australia 60-52 to win bronze at home. And then here in Brazil, they also conquered bronze at the Rio 2016 Summer Paralympic Games. In the bronze medal match, they also beat Canada 52-50 at the Carioca Arena in Rio. 41 points for Japan, 42 now. That one to be credited to Nakamashi, the 31-year-old who's with the Tohoku Stormers, a two-time Paralympian. He's been on the national team since 2019. All of these Japanese players with vast experience, almost all of them with the exception of Kabitani and Nishimura, with Paralympic experience, as well as Kohei Suzuki, the 29-year-olds. There is Anna Busis returning to the defensive half. 3.5 minutes left. Here is Hashimoto, the star man. Finds a pocket, makes it look easy. Wheels his way past the goal line. And a huge shout out to Solent Sharks, saying this is a big Mick Armstrong appreciation post. He sat behind the Japan goal line with his camera there, representing Great Britain wheelchair rugby. He says he's a great guy. We always look forward to his social media posts. What a great story. I love it. Three minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Japan lead 43-30. At the moment, Great Britain in 4 games, 3 wins, 1 defeat. Make that 4 wins in 4 games for the Japanese. On court 1, coming up next, the other broadcast. We have Brazil versus Australia, the hosts taking on the defending champions. Right now, Canada are playing the US, and Team USA are up 17-10 in that North American battle. Here come Great Britain right now. Harry Jenkins hands it off to Josh Williams. A lot of people in the chat here talking about Josh Williams. There he is on the court. Yet another player with West Coast WRC. His classification is 2.5. A try for Japan here with Yuna Nishimura once again. Just 23 years of age for her. Just 1 year on the national team. Japan to restart on that left flank. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. Here is the speedy Ikezaki. On the left flank, accelerates inside. Tries to identify an open lane. Switches direction. Look at the agility on this guy and the speed as well. It is almost impossible to defend against Daisuke Ikezaki. Here come Great Britain. Oliver Whiteman tries to reduce the damage for the Brits. Even though it's 45-31, you can never count out Great Britain. Their championship reputation has produced plenty of comeback victories. And the domestic league in Britain is widely regarded really as one of the strongest and most competitive in Europe, regularly featuring international players. But when it comes to Japan, though, this is exactly how Japan want to play the game. Fast, organized, and forcing the opponents to make rushed decisions and mistakes. And we have seen quite a few turnovers. Like that one, for instance. Japan restart. The long pass is successful. Good connection there with Ikezaki past the goal line. Make it try number 47 for Japan. On court one, we're in the second quarter. The USA are beating Canada 20-11. Let us know, everyone, where you're watching the game from, who you're rooting for, what you think of the commentary, the broadcast, the competition. Oliver Whiteman, good assist for Harry Jenkins. He's got the try. Great Britain are at 32. Huge shout out to our viewers in Amsterdam joining us as well. And speaking of the Netherlands, earlier today they did beat New Zealand. Oliver Whiteman takes a tumble there on the hardwood. Here's the replay.
I think that's foul. Let's see.
Yeah, he was rammed there from behind by Ikezaki. What does the referee have to say about this? We're about to enter the final 60 seconds of playing time in this third quarter. Great Britain to restart. Here is Josh Williams. Launches it forward. A great pass for Oliver Whiteman, who goes down once again. This time he was disrupted there by Yuna Nishimura. The British counterattack halted in its tracks.
That was legal. That was perfectly legal. Contact. That makes it this sport amazing.
Whiteman is back up. It's a turnover. Japan restarts. Ikezaki turns around. The number 15, Josh Williams. Easy try for Japan. Make that 48. Oliver Whiteman now. 33. Japan to restart with Nishimura. Making a World Championship debut. If you look at the wheelchairs, right, you're going to see that there are offensive and defensive chairs. The offensive chairs, as you can imagine, designed for speed and evasion, so they have rounded wings to slide past those defensive blocks. And the defensive chairs are equipped with a front grille or a bumper, or you can call them a picker, designed to hook and trap opponents' movement. So there is a difference in the offensive and the defensive wheelchairs. And there's also a difference in the profiles and roles on the court. Here is Ikezaki. He's going to run the clock. Five seconds remain. 2.8 on the clock. It's a try for Japan with 2.8 seconds to wrap up this third quarter. So speaking of the profiles and roles on the court, the low pointers, who were 0.5 to 1.5, they act primarily as blockers. So with more limited motor function, they use defensive chairs to intercept and hook opponents. The mid-pointers, so those from 2.0 to 2.5, serve as emerging ball handlers and fast playmakers. So they possess good shoulder strength, higher push speed, and can execute accurate passes. And then the high pointers, of course, so the 3s and the 3.5s, those are your drivers, your playmakers, your primary ball handlers. They have great trunk stability and excellent maneuverability. Here's the long ball. It is successful. Tyler Walker forces his way past the goal line. 0.6 on the clock. Make that try number 34 for Great Britain, and that wraps up the third quarter. Japan in the lead, 49-34. Quick 3-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you right back here for the fourth and final quarter. Do not go anywhere.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje? Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsabilidade.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não tem mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Paramigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping.
Underway, ladies and gentlemen, with the fourth and final quarter, the final set of 8 minutes between Japan and Great Britain. The Japanese in cruise control, 49-35. The Japanese with a 14-try lead. Here is Hashimoto, Katsuya Hashimoto. What a player. Accelerates into the attacking half down the right wing. Sends it all the way the other way. A good catch for Yuna Nishimura. Makes it 50 for Team Japan. Up next on court 2, Denmark versus Colombia. The bottom teams of Group B, Denmark in 5th, Colombia in 6th. Keeping in mind, everyone, we have 12 teams divided into 2 groups of 6, and only the top 4 teams advance to the quarterfinals. So if you finish in 5th and 6th, you will only be playing just the final placement matches, right? To be able to get the world rankings. So only the top 4 teams advance to the quarterfinals. Here's Oliver Whiteman. Shifts direction. That right lane is closed. This is Tyler Walker. Once again here, Tyler Walker. Towards that right flank, Oliver Whiteman. Past the goal line. Great Britain had just 8 seconds to conclude the try. 37-51. A great long ball. And a great pass for Hashimoto. It was Shunya Nagamachi who's going to claim the assist. Six minutes and 10 seconds. Here is Tyler Walker. Good pass there for Oliver Whiteman. Tries to reduce the damage for Great Britain. There's the whistle. Play is halted. The Japanese restarts. Here is Hashimoto. Changes direction. Tries to find an open pocket and does so. Makes that point number 53 for Japan. In Japan, you have 12 wheelchair rugby teams, almost 130 registered athletes. And Mitsubishi, one of the big Japanese companies, are one of the main sponsors of wheelchair rugby in Japan. And Japan host their games at the Hyogo Rehab Center in Tokyo. There is Katsuya Hashimoto accelerating. Halted in his tracks. 5:19 on the clock. In Great Britain, you have 4 divisions, 27 clubs divided into 4 divisions. And the Leicester Tigers are a very popular team there as well. Some of their supporters checking in with us. Japan very, very close to making it 3 for 3. A victory against Germany, a victory against Denmark, and now a victory against Great Britain. Tyler Walker goes for the long ball. A good pass for Kieran Flynn. Great Britain with 40 now. Hashimoto tries to punch his way through. This time he's unsuccessful. Circles back. .545. Is Hashimoto going to try again? Perhaps down that left lane. He's got the assist. What a great pass for Shunya Nakamachi. Two-time Paralympian at Tokyo 2020, Paris 2024. He's with the Tohoku Stormers. Also another player from Fukushima in Japan. He's been on the national team since 2019. And there's the Great Britain manager, Jem Akpinar. He's going to have a word with his players. If you are the manager right now in this situation, Gerson Vieira, if you are the Great Britain head coach, what would you be telling your players?
That's a good question. First point, I think we have 14 points to reach. That is very difficult to happen. So I would motivate my players to do their best and enjoy the opportunity to learn a little bit more about the game and get more experience. And forget about the score. Let's play in there and try the best as possible.
The words from Gerson Vieira, wheelchair rugby legend, expert color commentator here in São Paulo, Brazil. Still playing wheelchair rugby to this day in Curitiba, Paraná.
There we go.
From wherever you're watching us around the globe, we certainly recommend a trip to Curitiba as well as São Paulo, the largest city in Brazil where the competition is happening for the very first time happening in South America. What a moment. We have two South American teams here at the tournament, Colombia and Brazil. Here's Tyler Walker, finds a gap down the center. There is the whistle, play is halted. There is a foul. So Japan to play a man down for 30 seconds. Or until the try. 54-31. Ikazaki here. Accelerates on the left-hand side. Look at the speed on this guy. Leaves behind his marker, and then the great pass for the number 32, Katsuya Hashimoto. How many times have we seen that combo over the course of the World Championship? This is game 3 on court 2, day 3 of the WWR Championship in Brazil. Do not lose track. We have a lot of great stuff coming your way. Tomorrow, the final day of the group stage, 5 games on court 2, 5 games on court 1, and then the quarterfinals begin on Friday. Tyler Walker with yet another try. .335. Here is Hashimoto once again, changes direction. Met by Kieran Flynn. Hashimoto still going. If there is a will, there is a way. That is the motto for Katsuya Hashimoto. Records yet another try for Team Japan.
I have a question for you, my friend.
Go ahead, Gerson.
Which one do you think is the fastest player? Hashimoto or Gabriel Feitosa?
I was going to go with Daisuke Ikezaki.
He's also faster.
He's very, very fast as well. I think Ikezaki is perhaps the fastest player I have seen in the World Championship thus far. And Yonto Kunzel as well, the young 16-year-old from Germany, is quick. But Ikezaki, I mean, I think he's on another level, this guy here, the number 7. And he's 48 years of age. He was in London, he was in Rio, Tokyo, and Paris. He's featured at 4 World Championships, and he plays with the Blitz. That's his club team.
Is he 48 years old?
He's almost 50 years of age.
Wow. We need to talk to him and ask him what he's doing to make this kind of performance.
What's the secret?
There you go. There you go. He needs to tell me. He needs to tell me.
All of us, my friend. That is the right question to ask the guy.
I'm going to ask him and bring it to you for tomorrow.
I expect nothing less, my friend. Please do. I am curious to see his answer. Daisuke Ikezaki, the number 7. Very easy to identify him on the court with that dyed blonde hair.
He has his own style.
Yes, signature hairstyle there. Here is Hashimoto right now. He's fast as well. I mean, we can't exclude that guy. Japan with 58 points right now.
I think WWR should do a special tournament just to see all the players, which one is the fastest. What do you think about that?
I think that is an excellent suggestion, my friend. WWR, heed our request, please. Here is Oliver Whiteman, 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. The team to score the most points in one game was Japan against Germany, 60-44. Japan are just 3 tries away. Great Britain here with Harry Jenkins now with 44 points. The Japanese to restart with Hashimoto. You see how Great Britain are blocking there. Ikezaki. Now Hashimoto weaves his way forward. Past Oliver Whiteman. Makes it 58. Or rather, excuse me, I stand corrected. Australia, the Steelers, scored 62 against New Zealand yesterday. Oliver Whiteman goes down, tumbles onto the hardwood for the 3rd time in the game. 2:06 on the clock. Here's the replay. Substitution. Kohei Suzuki, the 29-year-old from Chiba, Japan, wheels off. Here is the number 14, Chunya Nakamachi, a baseball player back in the day before unfortunately suffering a neck injury. Here is Ikezaki again. Great long ball for Nakamashi. Make that 59. If Japan score 4 more tries, they will surpass Australia as the team to score the most tries in one game in the World Championship thus far. Here's Oliver Whiteman. Sends it all the way the other way for Faye West. Tries to find a gap. Can she make it happen? Yes, she can. Great movement there from the number 23 from Plymouth. Japan do not quit. The pedal to the metal 100% of the time. The Japanese do not know what it is to step on the brakes.
I think Japan team has no brakes, only accelerator.
They are all gas, all throttle, my friend. Harry Jenkins again, 46 for Great Britain. Japan restart. Here is Ikezaki. Through pass. Here come the Japanese right now. Yuna Nishimura. The change in direction, the speed. Circles her way back. She's met by a couple of markers. Able to connect with Nakamashi. We have entered the final 60 seconds of the game. Here is Ikezaki. Collects the ball further back. Weaves his way forward past the goal line, 60-46. 48 seconds left on the clock. Japan has 61, 2 more to make it 63 tries. The most in one game here at the World Championship. Oliver Whiteman, the long ball. Faye West down the center lane. Good piece of defending there from Nishimura. There's the whistle. Play is halted. Oliver Whiteman back towards Harry Jenkins. 47 points now for Great Britain. Japan at 61. Still plenty of time. 28 seconds. Ikezaki surrounded. Tries to find a gap. He's going to have to launch it forward. Here's the pass for Nishimura. 10 seconds. Back towards Ikezaki. 5 seconds. Back towards Nishimura right now. 62 points for Japan, leveling what Australia did against New Zealand in that 62-31 victory. 0.8 of a second. If Japan register another try, they're going to make it 63, but it'll be Great Britain's ball. Make this 3 for 3 for the Japanese. For Great Britain, 3 wins, 1 loss. Coming up next, Denmark versus Colombia. Wheels rolling at 7 p.m. local time, São Paulo, Brazil. Game number 4 on court 2. That's this broadcast, day 3. Don't lose track. We got a lot on the menu for you with the WWR World Championship. The World Wheelchair Rugby Championship happening here, the largest city in South America. Brazil hosting the competition for the first time. Can Great Britain reduce the damage just a little? This might be the final play of the game. Hannah Busey's to provide the service. Lifted straight towards Tyler Walker. It is good. And that is the final say. Japan 62, Great Britain 48. Make it 3 for 3 for Japan. Great Britain pick up their first defeat of the World Championship. And Japan shoot to the top of Group B. Up next, the bottom 2 teams going face to face. Denmark versus Colombia, Los Cafeteros versus the Danish Vikings. On court 1, Team USA and Canada are going head-to-head. The USA are up 31-21. A rather low-scoring game. 5 minutes left in the third quarter over there. The great Dave is in charge of the commentary on that one. In just a few moments, we'll be making contact with Alexandre Japa. He will be speaking to Daisuke Ikezaki, the number 7, selected by the committee as the MVP of the match. And I mean, this guy was just exquisite.
And the best player of the match is... O melhor da partida é... Daisuke Ikezaki.
Up next for both of these teams, tomorrow the Japanese take on France, bright and early, court 2, 9:30 a.m. Brazil time. Whereas Great Britain also face the French, but in the later game at 7 p.m. local time here in São Paulo, Brazil. France and Great Britain, the European Classic. It was the final of the European Championship a few years ago. In 2022 and 2023, losing to France on both occasions. So the Brits right here will be looking for sweet revenge and a rebound win after looking second best against these guys, the Japanese. And now you see there Daisuke Ikezaki getting closer to our on-court reporter, Alexandre Japa. There it is. There he is. Take it away, my friend.
So I'm here with the player of the match, Daisuke Ikezaki. Congratulations. So you are one of the favorites teams in this tournament. How is the tournament so far?
そうですね、注目されているチームらしいチーム、戦い方っていうのを、明日以降しっかり日本の強さっていうのを見せていきたいなと思います。
Eu falei para ele sobre o favoritismo do Japão, como está o torneio, mas ele falou que a gente vai continuar demonstrando a nossa força como time, e é isso. Muito obrigado. Back to you, Alexandre and Anthony. Thank you.
What an international post-match interview with Japanese, English, and Portuguese. We love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you right back here in 20 minutes for our pre-game show for Colombia and Denmark. Los Cafeteros taking on the Danish Vikings. Both teams vying for their first win.
A Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa para ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Yeah! Amigos imparáveis!
Essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer.
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.